share with you a very important aspect in my life which I changed. So there is a few things I have changed in my lifestyle. Sorry. So in the last 5 to 6 years or more, maybe when my elder daughter born, 9 years back, almost 9 years back, that is the time when I realized that something is not right in my life. And that is the time I did a lot of research on what should be my lifestyle, where am I doing some mistakes. And I read a lot of books on Ayurveda, on healing and those things. And it's not whatever changes am I'll tell you today, it doesn't happen overnight, right? Because for the last, I mean, before changing, for the last 25 years or more, or maybe 30 years, I was practicing the earlier lifestyle. So it's not very easy to change your lifestyle overnight. So today I will tell you five such lifestyle which I changed over the years. And I think for the last 5 to 6 years, I am consistently maintaining this lifestyle. And I tell these to change these lifestyle to my students life also, and they are also getting very good result. I also tell these changes in lifestyle to my family members, to the friend I am very close to, so that they also get benefited. And today I'll be doing this live YouTube video so that all my YouTube family will also get that benefit. So how many of you are excited to know that what are those five changes? If you can make in your life is going to change. There will be very less requirement of medicine in your life, because as you know that my mission is to help people to get out of using their medicine. I'm not against medicine, but my mission is to help people so that they are not depending on medicine. So anything happen like cold flu or something, or like something uh, if something happens for that, suddenly you need to take some medicine, it's okay. But you should not take any medicine for your lifetime. So that is my mission, and that's why I made these changes over the years. So without wasting much time, let's jump into what are those mistakes. But before even going to the changes I made, let me share what was my life before I made those changes. And then check with your lifestyle whether you are also now doing this type of lifestyle. Then you will understand that why there is a need to change your lifestyle. So the first thing I used to do earlier, let's start from the night before the day. So I used to come back from office by 8 p.m. I used to cook by like maybe 9:30, and even my mom or mom-in-law was there. That then they may have already cooked it, but still we used to eat our dinner by 9:30, 10. And then we used to, sometimes we talk, sometimes we used to watch something on mobile or TV. And then we used to sleep by 11. I used to wake up at 7 or whatever, 7, 7:30. And the moment I used to wake up, I used to wake up with a like, oh my God, again another day I have to go to office. I used to remember all my pending work, all bosses, like all the criticization I have received from my colleague, maybe my boss, all the negative emotion towards my boss rushed into my mind, and I feel terrible to go to office. And how many of you relate with this aspect? And then I used to go to like brush my teeth, maybe drink some tea or coffee, have my breakfast, and then go to office with all those lunch box. Or maybe sometimes I used to pack my lunch box, sometimes I used to eat at the office. It's based depending on, because I have worked multiple cities, Chennai, Mumbai, even I started with Delhi, and I worked 5 years in Kolkata. So all the cities I have been working, and based on the city I used to work, all my food and those things used to vary. So that was my almost morning routine. And why I started from the night before, there is a reason. So I'll go come to that. So let me tell you what are the five things, pointers, which you should note. First thing, I used to take dinner very late. Second thing, the first thing I used to do is brush my teeth. Third thing, I used to drink tea. Fourth thing, I used to rush to the office. So morning wake up, get ready, rush to the office. So these are the five things, five mistakes I used to. Yes, and the fifth thing is, after just wake up, I used to remember all those negative aspect of my job. Sometimes checking my mobile, my mails, my WhatsApp messages, because in some of the offices, the ritual was like boss and the colleague used to send all the pending work, all the conversation in WhatsApp. So WhatsApps also are loaded with messages. So sometimes after waking up to check what I need to do in office, I generally used to check the WhatsApp messages. So these are the five mistakes I used to do. Why I am telling the mistakes? First, let me tell you that, and then I will tell you what are the lifestyle changes you need to do. So the first thing I told you that I used to eat dinner very late. So why this is a mistake? Because you should take dinner 3 hours before sleep and preferably by 6 to 7 p.m. Why? Because we all have a circadian rhythm. And why suns before sunset or just like within 1 hour of sunset? Because the moment sun sets, our digestion capability also reduce. So basically, our digestion fire is very much related to the sun heat and sun energy. So digestion power fire is maximum in between 11 to 3, and it goes like in the morning, from morning it goes up, it become higher in the 11 to 3, and then again it goes down. And after 6 or after 6:30 it's become very less. So the same food you will eat at 6:30, maybe it will take 2.5 hours or maybe 2 hours to digest. The same food will take 4 to 5 hours if you eat it at 10 p.m. So that was the first mistake I used to do, and it used to take a lot of time to digest. And that's why when I used to sleep, that time also my body was engaged in digesting food instead of giving the body at rest, detoxifying the body, healing the body. So these all process used to be sidelined by only telling my body that first digest the food. And when I sleep, generally when all the people sleeps, our body's digestion capability again goes further down, because uh, so that is the time, if your body start digesting food, it takes even more time. So mostly if you sleep 8 hours, so your body will take 5 to 6 hours for digesting the food. So your body will get only 2 hours to do the other clearing activity. And as we, if you have attended my sleep webinar or sleep related videos, if you have watched, you now by the time you may know that the last few hours, like last 1 to 2 hours, is our REM sleep. And that is the sleep we do for mental restoration. And if you sleep, if you eat that late, then your deep sleep and REM sleep is very much affected. You can just check if you have any sleep device, if you have any watch or ring, you can check the day you eat at 10 p.m. how is your sleep quality, and the day you eat 6 or 7 p.m. by 6 or 7 p.m. you check your sleep quality, you will understand what is the difference I am saying. That was the first mistake. Second mistake, I said that first thing I used to do after waking up, I used to brush my teeth. And also the toothbrush I used to use that time with all those sparkling teeth, and those advertisement used to affect me a lot for choosing the toothpaste. And now when I started doing all those research, I started reading the ingredients of the toothpaste. If you can, please do so. If your toothpaste has SLS, paraben, and there are few more chemicals, check whether those chemicals are there in your toothpaste or not. These are very, very, um, very, very bad chemicals, which actually, few of those chemicals, SLS actually may cause cancer. So when first thing you do the brush, all those chemical will go into some part, will go into your stomach also. But you will say, Sudeshna, I'm brushing my teeth. How can this chemical will go on my stomach? Yes, it is. You can Google. So, so that was the mistake I used to do. So to recover from the mistake, what I started doing is, first thing after you wake up, take a half glass or a glass of water and drink it. Yes, because the night before you have already brushed your teeth, I have assumed. So all throughout the night, all your mouth saliva will have very good bacteria, which you need to digest your food. Those are all good bacteria, which will, if it will go to your stomach, it will help to digest your food. So the first thing, instead of brushing your teeth with some chemical toothpaste, first thing is you drink a half a glass to 1 glass of water, and that has another advantage because your body gets very much dehydrate when you sleep, because like 6 to 8 hours you have not drink any water. So your body needs water when you first wake up. So that is the next changes you should make. um, do it and see the changes. And also change your toothpaste. Change your toothpaste to any Ayurvedic toothpaste. See the ingredient. I'll not mention any brand. See the ingredient yourself. I personally use right now Patanjali some toothpaste, but in Patanjali toothpaste also you see the ingredient and check whether those ingredients are all good or not. So I'm not endorsing any brand or something, but yes, so that is what you can use. Or sometimes I use tooth powder. That is also I self-made. I just mixed rock salt or Himalayan salt, some haldi, and some this what is this called, clove. So that is what I just grind it, and sometimes I brush my teeth with that powder. So these are very, very important step. I hope you are taking note, because um, if you change to your lifestyle into this, sorry for my throat. Let me drink some water. Hmm. Next thing, the third mistake I used to do is watching my screen, watching my mobile just after wake up. That is also a very, very, um, I mean, it's a very bad thing, because the moment you will watch your mobile, you will be flooded with all those messages, which will give you so much tension, anxiety, that you have to do so many work. But by taking those type of anxiety and tension, it will not help you, right? So instead of that, don't watch your mobile just within 1 hour of your wake up. And there should be some me time after you wake up. So sleep little early, wake up little early before you're going to office time. And that 1 hour, do it some journaling, meditation, sunbathing. I used to walk in the morning, if you have seen my reels and those things. So every day, like it's not every day, but I try to do it. Sometimes because of some work or something, I may not be able to do it. But yes, so those are the I practice graphotherapy, I practice handwriting. So those are the few things you can try: reading books, meditation, this actually helps you to set your the rest of the day very well. So do this, practice those things. Morning routine, for morning routine, you must have seen lot of videos. If not, you will get it lot of video. If you want to know more, you can comment. I will make a detailed video on my morning routine. So that was the next big mistake I used to do, which now I have changed. The next big mistake was, like I said, no me time. So as I said, that just after waking up, I used to rush for the office. So, but right now, I actually wake up in such a time whether so that I can get at least half an hour to 1 hour time for me. So that was the next change I have done. And the biggest mistake I used to do is drinking tea in the morning. How many of you do the same mistake? I have told many people, 90% of the people, even though they know that it's not good for their health, but still they practice the same, because many of us can't break our habits. So if you really want to do it, then congratulations. Like you are 10% of the people. You are among the 10% of the people who can really change their lifestyle so that they can live life as per their terms, not as per medicine, what your medicine will tell. So because when you so, because all the tea and coffee are very much acidic, and over like throughout the night, after digesting your food, after not eating for a longer time, if you drink some acidic drink, it actually harm your stomach, your digestion system, I mean even more. So then you tell the Sudeshna, then when am I going to drink the tea, right? You can drink tea or coffee at around 11 to 2 p.m. Why I said this? Why I said to 2 p.m.? Because as I said again, that tea and coffee have a half-life of 8 hours. So if you drink tea within 2 p.m., then by the time you sleep, 10 p.m., your coffee and tea effect will go to a certain person so that it will not disturb your sleep. Sometimes we may not follow, like yesterday, we went to a cafe and I drink coffee, and I realized that if I will drink coffee at 6 or 5 to 6 p.m., it is going to hamper my sleep. And it happened yesterday night, but it's okay. It was a conscious decision, but that doesn't mean that I will do the same mistake every day. So so in between 11 to 2 p.m., you can drink your tea, 1 cup without milk, any tea or anything, herbal tea. It's better to get rid of tea and coffee, but I prefer to take at least 1 cup per day. So if you can stop totally, it's very good. If you cannot, 1 cup is good. So that was today's long video. If you have watched till now, thank you. That means you really want to change your lifestyle and do something good in your life. Sorry for my throat today, it was not very good. And thank you for being my YouTube family member. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe, and please share this video with your family members so that they can also get something they know something new, and they can change their lifestyle too.